A twisted ideology birthed unspeakable acts. Charles Manson, a name etched in infamy, began his journey to darkness in 1934, born to a 16-year-old mother. His early life unfolded within institutions, setting a pattern of lawlessness. By the late 1960s, this manipulative figure had gathered around 100 individuals, forming what became known as the Manson family. They settled at Spawn Ranch, a decaying movie set in Los Angeles. Manson cultivated a bizarre philosophy blending counterculture thought with his own apocalyptic helter-skelter vision, a term from a Beatles song. His followers believed his every word, viewing him as a messianic figure. He used drugs, sex, and manipulation to control their minds, twisting reality. He convinced them horrific acts would ignite his imagined race war. The summer of 1969 became a nightmare of madness. On August 9th, 5 people were murdered at 9126 Cielo Drive, including 8 months pregnant Sharon Tate, Jay Sebring, Abigail Folger, Wojciech Frykowski, and Stephen Parent. The next night, August 10th, Leno and Rosemary LaBianca were also savagely killed in their Las Feliz home. These 7 murders shocked the world, revealing the family's depravity. Other victims included Gary Hinman, murdered in July, and Donald Shea, whose body was found later. Patricia Krenwinkel, Susan Atkins, Leslie Van Houten, and Charles Watson were primary perpetrators following Manson's commands. Their actions were not random, but part of Manson's deluded plan to trigger societal collapse. Manson was apprehended in October 1969. His high-profile trial commenced in June 1970, capturing attention. In January 1971, he was convicted of 7 counts of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Initially sentenced to death, his sentence was commuted to life imprisonment when California abolished capital punishment in 1972. He spent 46 years incarcerated in California state prisons. During his lengthy imprisonment, he was denied parole on 12 separate occasions, each denial underscoring his danger and lack of remorse. He remained a figure of morbid fascination, his image a reminder of evil. Manson finally died of natural causes on November 19, 2017, at the age of 83, ending a life synonymous with terror. His enduring shadow on popular culture persists, influencing documentaries, books, and songs, a dark chapter ingrained in American history, a warning about unchecked charisma and fanatical devotion. His legacy is one of pure, unadulterated evil, a testament to a cult of personality's destructive power. The dark echo still reverberates through the decades. Charles Manson's shadow stretches long past his death on November 19, 2017, leaving an indelible stain on American history and culture. His helter-skelter ideology, twisted from a Beatles song, continues to be dissected by academics and true crime enthusiasts, understanding its depravity and manipulation. His incarceration spanned 46 years from 1971 to 2017, denied parole 12 times, each hearing a grim reminder of 7 gruesome murders he orchestrated in 1969. The victims, Sharon Tate, 8 months pregnant, Jay Sebring, Abigail Folger, Wojciech Frykowski, Stephen Parent, Leno LaBianca, and Rosemary LaBianca remain symbols of senseless violence, their memory enduring over 5 decades. The high-profile trials of family members extended for years, with Patricia Krenwinkel, Susan Atkins, and Leslie Van Houten receiving life sentences. Charles Watson, also a perpetrator, was convicted of 7 murders and 1 conspiracy count. These individuals have faced numerous parole hearings over 5 decades. Krenwinkel denied parole over 14 times since 1978. Van Houten received parole recommendations in 2016, 2017, 2019, and 2021. But these were overturned by California governors. Susan Atkins died in prison in 2009 after 40 years. Legal ramifications including California's 1972 abolition of capital punishment, influenced state jurisprudence, leading to thousands of death sentence commutations. Original trials involved hundreds of witnesses and thousands of pages detailing chilling events. The cultural impact of Manson family crimes cannot be overstated, affecting millions globally. From their apprehension in October 1969, the bizarre narrative permeated popular media. Hundreds of books, approaching 300 titles, have been written about Manson, his family, and their crimes, detailing extreme psychological manipulation over his 100 followers. More than 50 films, countless documentaries, and television series have explored that summer of madness, contributing to a morbid fascination persisting over 54 years. Public perception of counterculture movements shifted dramatically after these murders, casting a long dark pall over the era of peace and love, ending for many in 1969. The Spawn Ranch site, once a movie set and family home, now stands as a desolate reminder where such evil festered for months. Manson himself received tens of thousands of letters during prison tenure, evidence of enduring disturbing interest in his figure from inside Corcoran State Prison. His bizarre interviews from various decades deepened the mystery and revulsion, painting a picture of unrepentant evil. The cult of personality concept gained attention through his case, highlighting dangers of unchecked charisma and absolute devotion that lead to mass hysteria and horrific acts. Researchers study family dynamics to understand how ordinary individuals commit such atrocities against innocent people. The legacy is a complex tapestry of crime, justice, and cultural warning, a stark reminder that the human mind can be twisted to unimaginable extremes, impacting generations beyond those terrible August nights. His crimes changed how America viewed itself and its vulnerable youth, forever altering a nation's innocence. 7 lives extinguished in one brutal summer of manipulation and terror. Charles Manson's shadow, a sinister and deeply twisted legacy, persists far past his death on November 19, 2017. His 46-year incarceration from 1971 to 2017 included 12 denied parole requests, each a stark reminder of the 7 gruesome murders he orchestrated in 1969. The victims: Sharon Tate, 8 months pregnant, Jay Sebring, Abigail Folger, Wojciech Frykowski, Stephen Parent, Leno LaBianca, and Rosemary LaBianca, endure as symbols of senseless violence over 5 decades later. Family members Patricia Krenwinkel, Susan Atkins, and Leslie Van Houten received life sentences, while Charles Watson was convicted of 7 murders and 1 conspiracy count. Krenwinkel was denied parole over 14 times since 1978. Van Houten received parole recommendations 4 times in 2016, 2017, 2019, and 2021, each overturned by governors. Susan Atkins died in prison in 2009 after 40 years. The legal aftermath included California's 1972 abolition of capital punishment, leading to thousands of death sentence commutations. Original trials involved hundreds of witnesses and thousands of pages detailing chilling events. This cultural impact, affecting millions globally, started with their apprehension in October 1969. Nearly 300 books have documented Manson and his family's extreme psychological manipulation, over 100 followers. More than 50 films, documentaries, and television series continue to explore that summer of madness, contributing to a morbid fascination lasting over 54 years. Public perception of counterculture movements shifted dramatically after these murders, ending an era of peace and love for many in 1969. The Spawn Ranch, once a movie set and family home, now stands as a desolate reminder of where such evil festered for months. Manson himself received tens of thousands of letters during his prison tenure, evidence of a disturbing, enduring interest in his figure. From inside Corcoran State Prison, his bizarre interviews deepened the mystery and revulsion, painting a clear picture of unrepentant evil. The cult of personality concept gained intense attention through his case, highlighting dangers of unchecked charisma and absolute devotion, leading to mass hysteria and horrific acts. Researchers study family dynamics to understand how ordinary individuals commit such atrocities against innocent people. His legacy is a complex tapestry of crime, justice, and a profound cultural warning, a stark reminder that the human mind can be twisted to unimaginable extremes, impacting generations beyond those terrible August nights, forever altering a nation's innocence.